Man, I have simped so many times in my life. I've simped so hard. It's so embarrassing. Oh, damn. Like,
Oh, do on. Come on.
oh, okay. First, I'm going to start off by saying that Peruvian girls are, they, I don't want to say the nastiest girls, but they treat men like complete garbage. Out of all the cultures I've been exposed to, out of all the places I've ever been to, I don't know what it is about Peruvian girls. They treat men like complete shit. Okay. So, and this isn't just one experience. I've had many experiences with Peruvian girls, and it's always the same thing. Like, you will find this sort of thing I'm about to explain in all cultures. Like all women do this, but in Peru, it's just it's man. Like if anyone asks me, "Yo, Polska, where is the best and worst place to go to get pussy in Latin America?" I would say the worst is Peru, 100%, and the best is Chile. Chile is the easiest place because Chilean guys are ugly as fuck. Sorry, bros, but it is what it is. So, so if you go to Chile and you're just like a normal dude, you don't have, you just have to talk to them. You just have to talk to them. Okay, but anyways, so I'm in Peru and I'm in Lima and I'm in this neighborhood called, I think it's called Flora. Oh man, no, Floresta. I'm not remembering, but it's one of like the nicer neighborhoods in Lima. And I'm at this hostel and it's called Loki. If anyone's been to Loki Hostel, you'll know how fucking insane it is. I mean, the name means crazy pretty much, right? Loki, Loca, Loco. And this is a huge, huge party hostel. And before I got to Peru, this guy told me about it. So when I got to Lima, it was like I literally got off the plane and went straight to Loki. I didn't even have a reservation. And I walked in and you walk in, it's a shitty hostel, but they have a huge bar in the back. And every single night, it's a new event. And basically, girls from Peru, they go there to try and sucker simps like me to, you know, to take them out to dinner or just do whatever, right? And I didn't realize this at the time because I was naive. So I'm at the bar there the one night. I'm playing pool, and this 10 starts talking to me. And my Spanish was kind of hurting at the time, but I was really trying. And she totally got my attention, mad flirting with me. And I was blown away, right? Because I'm not used to that. I'm not like a guy that girls hit on. I think girls usually think I'm gay. That's my hypothesis because it's mostly guys. It's mostly gym bros. Gym bros are always like, "Oh, you probably get hit on a lot, eh?" And I'm like, "Actually, I don't. I get hit on by gay guys, though."
Yeah. I mean, by you, bro.
Yeah. So, anyways, she's talking to me, and it's going really well. And we exchange numbers, and she comes back a couple nights later with her friends, right? And this was like the first red flag. Her friend, she goes to the bathroom, and her friend's like, "Yo, if you want to get with her, you're gonna have to take her to a really nice restaurant, right?" I'm like, "If I want to get with her, I have to take her to a really nice restaurant." Is that what you said? She's like, "Yeah." So she comes back, and I'm like, "Oh, guess," and like in front of her friend, I say, "Yo, so your friend is telling me if I want to get with you, I have to take you to a nice restaurant. Is that true?" It's like, no, it's not true. It's not true. I'm like, all right. Like, we're just having fun. We're flirting. And then I'm staying there for a couple more nights, right? And meanwhile we're talking, but nothing has happened still. And another guy at the hostel, he's planning on going to Cusco, and he's like, "Yo, why don't you come with? I have a good hookup for ayahuasca. We should go together." And I'm planning to go on this trip with him. She comes back a third night because I wasn't sure if I was going to see her again. And she comes back and she's like, "Yo, I want to be with you, but by the way, I have a girlfriend." So she's like bisexual, I guess. And I'm thinking, what's that?
You're like, not a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Not a problem. Not a problem. So, so she tells me that, and she says, "Listen, so, um, I realize that you're planning to go to Cusco with this guy, but I'm not sure what I want to do. So, can you stay here longer while I decide if I want to be with her? And if I decide I don't want to be with her, then I'll be with you." And this fucking simp that I am, I booked another month at this Airbnb because I was like, yo, I'm gonna need like time while she's making this decision, right? Which is super embarrassing. But anyways, so now I'm at this other hostel, and Buddy goes right to Cusco, and I'm kind of regretting. I'm kind of like, fuck, like maybe I should have went. Like I'm being a simp right now. But I booked this for a month. Let's see what happens. She's a beautiful girl. She seems kind of cool, but no, she wasn't cool. But she just in my simp mind. So she starts ignoring me, and then I'm like, hey, well, what's going on? You know, I'm texting her, and finally she responds, and she's like, well, I haven't decided yet if I want to be with my current girlfriend or if I want to be with you, but why don't we talk it over at dinner, right? And I'm like, oh no, I fell for it. She's just trying to get me to take her to a nice restaurant. Like that's it, right? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. Do you like McDonald's? And she thought that was hilarious. And I'm like, yo, like let's meet up, and you know, I'm not gonna take you anywhere crazy because I don't know what's going on. But if you're down, like we can go to McDonald's or some cheaper place, and you can tell me what's up. So she's like, all right, sounds good. But you have to come to me. I'm like, well, where are you? She's like an hour and a half out of town, right? And I knew something was up. I knew she was like she wanted to see how far I would go for her. And the moment I said, I'm not taking you to a really nice restaurant, and I'm not going like an hour and a half out of my way to go see you, she says, yeah, I'm going to stay with my girlfriend. And that was it. Wow. That was it. Yeah. And I was there for a fucking month thinking about my stupid decision that I made. And this only happened 3 years ago, dude. Like, so I'm trying to tell myself that I'm not a simp, right? I'm trying to, I've evolved from that. And like in my mind, I believe that I have, but until I'm put to the test, I really won't know. And dude, I have so many simp stories. It's so fucking embarrassing, bro.
So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of the pussy.